So let's get started. Okay, I'm hitting record. And I'm hitting record, y'all, for anyone who wants to share this call, this information with any of their friends, family, anyone after this. So we are here every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for Wellness Wednesday. So invite all your friends. And if you want specifically to show them this call about getting your body summer ready, we will have this recording. Okay. So don't say anything you don't want anyone to hear because we're recording. But anywho, my name is Rhea Moore. I am a diamond ambassador with Plexus. I'm very, very grateful, thankful, blessed, excited, happy diamond ambassador. What does diamond mean? Diamond is the highest level you can get to in Plexus. And what it means, y'all, is not only are you helping your friends and family get healthy, lose weight so that they live longer, right? Because it's not just about aesthetics, y'all. This is about health also, right? Helping your family lose weight, helping your family get off of metformin, Adderall, I'm talking about me. I'm speaking personally. Xanax, Zoloft, that's all me. That's all me, right? I wasn't on metformin, but I was on that other stuff, right? That just means we're helping hundreds and hundreds of people get healthy, all the while changing the landscape of my family, financially, physically, mentally, just everything, y'all. If everyone could please mute themselves. I have it on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure everyone's muted. I usually put it on mute to make sure everyone is muted. Mute all. Okay, there we go. All right. So what diamond means, y'all, is I'm doing all of those things and also just creating so much opportunity and freedom for my family. So just to give a little background about myself before we go right into it. I have been on Plexus for a few years now, and I'm mad at myself for waiting so long to start sharing it. I started sharing Plexus in July of 2019 with all my friends and family. And a year later, y'all, just a year later, I'm a diamond ambassador. And what that means is that I'm bringing in a six-figure income for my family. I was a stay-at-home mom, not by choice, even though I love it. I adore it. I was made for it, right? But I truly believe I was made for it. But I left. I'm not doing it because, we're balling out of control. We were balling out of control, right? I left to be my oldest daughter's caregiver. I left corporate America to be my oldest daughter's caregiver. I worked for Big Pharma and in community health and development. And it has been a blessing for me to be able to be home with my children. At the time before I started my daughter on Plexus, she was always sick. And so we never knew what the day was going to bring. We never knew if she was going to be in the hospital, she's going to have a surgery, what the day was going to bring. Someone always needed to be present, right? Available. So I was that someone, and I love that. I love being able to do that, but it made finances tight. And what being a diamond Plexus means, a diamond ambassador with Plexus, means that I'm getting healthy. My family's getting healthy. My daughter is no longer sick all the time. And now I'm able to be here, be present like I want to, and bring into six figures, well into six figures a year for my family. And that is life changing. It has just given us so much freedom. So I always need to tell everybody about that, because especially in these times right now, there's an opportunity here, and don't block your blessings. But we are here for weight loss. We are here to get you summer body ready, right? So I'm super duper excited about that, y'all. I'm going to start screen sharing. Y'all are going to hear from, y'all gonna hear some testimonies firsthand from people. I want to start by saying this. Plexus is not a magic pill. It's not like this miracle thing, right? So if you are eating Burger King 3 days a week, right? And you want to add Plexus so that you lose 30 pounds, it's not going to happen. You may not gain any weight. You may not gain any weight because you'll get your gut health right? You may not gain any. You might lose some inflammation. You'll stay the same size, but you will not have these results if you are eating Big Macs 3 times a day, right? So I want to start by saying that. And you will notice in these testimonies, you have these before and after pictures in the first 6 months. You need to be consistent with Plexus. You need to give it at least 3 months, be consistent. I'm saying this because that's when my life changed, and I'm not exaggerating. My life changed at that 3 to 5 month mark. My family's life changed. My daughter, who has special needs, her life changed, and we were no longer at Texas Children's 3 days a week. And that happened at that 3 to 5 month mark. We started seeing the changes at 3 months, and then at 5 months, it was just it was rainbows and unicorns, a whole different life. That said, I did not start Plexus for weight loss. So that's why I'm not sharing my complete testimony. I shared it for other reasons, for, anxiety, depression, gut health, immune building, migraines. But make sure to hop on next Wednesday at 7:30 to hear all about that. So I am, like I said, I'm going to start screen sharing. I wanted to say that, but if you give Plexus a chance, you can get these results also. You can and you will. Okay. And we're going to help you do that. Whoever invited you tonight is going to help you do that. So I'm so excited for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I just clapped like Hercules, but welcome. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing, and can y'all tell I slept like 9 hours last night? I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. I got so much good rest. Summer body ready. Let's share. Okay, so thumbs up, please, y'all, if you see who is ready for summer body. Yay. All right, so I am going to actually be quiet, which doesn't happen often. And I am going to pass this on to Dr. Tracy Petrie and let her share her story. And I will mute myself. Dr. Petrie, you are on.
Good evening, everyone. As she said, my name is Dr. Tracy Petrie, and I am a very blessed Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. As she mentioned, Diamond is at the top, and Emerald is actually the first jewel. So it's Emerald, then Sapphire, then where Rhea is, where I'm going to Diamond. I did start this journey to beat diabetes, and I knew in order for me to beat diabetes, I need to lose some weight. I have a cousin who jokingly says I was born on a diet, I'm always on a diet, and it just got harder the older I got. I am a very thankful 52-year-old, and I noticed at about 40, it just wasn't as easy for me to be on a diet and lose weight. I'm not a gym rat. I do not enjoy working out, but I know I need to do some type of exercise. So for me, it was walking. On my picture here, April 2019, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't walking. I wasn't eating right. My diabetes A1C was ridiculous. So January of 2020, I decided I'm going to get my health in check. Another thing that was happening to me prior to January 2020 was chest pains that I didn't know what it was. I was fearful of having a heart attack. Got it checked out. They said it's not my heart. This was in January 2020. Thankfully, Dr. Williams had an event at her dental practice. She knew of my struggles with diabetes, so she shared a Plexus with me, and she didn't know about the chest pain. But once I started taking Plexus, the chest pain was gone. My picture in the middle in the red, March of 2020, I had only been on the products like 3 weeks, y'all. And I had lost like 10, 12 pounds, but I lost like 7 pounds in the first week. And I tell everyone, this is not quick weight loss. I got on and off the scale 3 times. I didn't believe it. Didn't believe I lost 7 pounds in 7 days. But that's how it worked for me. And I just needed it though. I needed to finally have something that was helping me get rid of this weight. I also realized that Plexus helped me get rid of a lot of inflammation. I drink a lot of water. And so when I started, I drank 2 Slims a day. I was drinking at least 70 to 90 ounces of water. On the back of the Slim package, it says optimal results, drink twice a day. I read that once and I did it like from day one. Because I also thought I was going on a Tom Jordan cruise March 28th of 2020, and I was not going to be fluffy on that boat. Okay. I was going to be fine for my birthday. My birthday is March 29th. So I wanted optimal results. Even though I wanted optimal results, I'm not a gym rat. I did not kill myself. I just went walking. And when I walk, I only walk like 2 miles. I didn't do 10 miles. I didn't spend all day outside. But just by me walking 2 miles, drinking my water, drinking 2 Slims a day. I also drink active. That's how I have to start my day. And I also did Metaburn, which is the fat burner. So it's those things that helped me get to the last picture, September 2020, I had lost 26 pounds. Now I'm still at that 26 pounds, y'all. I want to go a little bit further. But this year, March 29th to 21 for my birthday, I enjoyed myself. Like I had cake and alcohol and all kind of stuff. But some of the changes that I made eating wise, because someone did ask me, oh, well, this is, I always say Plexus is all natural plant-based products. And so they was like, well, do you eat plant-based? Do you only eat plant? No, I like meat. But let me tell you the 2 changes that I decided to make in my life, because I knew would help me. So in January 2020, they placed me on cholesterol medicine. And I'm like, I'm already taking medication for diabetes, metformin, already taking medication for high blood pressure, lisinopril, and then they put me on a statin for this cholesterol. And I'm like, I don't want to take another medicine. So I decided I am not going to buy French fries and hash browns. I used to eat hash browns every morning. Now I said bye. I still eat French fries because I still eat off my children. It's little French fries every here and there, but I don't purchase them for myself. I don't buy hash browns or French fries anymore. That's something I had to make a decision to do. Another thing, I love Lay's potato chips, so I've given them up and I eat baby carrots now. So those are the two major things that I feel like I've done. So I don't feel like I am missing out on anything. I don't feel like I'm restricting myself. I honestly have not been as hungry with drinking 2 Slims a day because it really did suppress my appetite. So, and the cravings I had for sugar, because that's probably why I got diabetes. I am a sugar person, but those cravings were gone. So I didn't have to eat late at night and do all that snacking. I love this group because I've learned so much more about intermittent fasting. We have different challenges throughout the year with that, and that has helped me a lot. Even helped me get back refocused to participate in those so I can like lose some extra pounds. So it's really, like I said, helped me to not eat as much, not even be hungry to where I want to eat as much as I used to. And I've been able, like I said, to lose 26 pounds. My diabetes A1C went from a 7.6 now to a 6.2. And the 6 range is great for me because I have not been in that range since they diagnosed me over 7 years ago. So I'm well on my way to getting off of metformin. I'm totally off the cholesterol meds because that was fixed or taken care of within 6 weeks of me being on Plexus. And so my high blood pressure medication has been decreased. My metformin dosage has been decreased. And hopefully the next time you guys hear me talk in a few more months, all the medicines will be gone. So that is my goal. I definitely want to like reiterate, this is not quick weight loss. You know, it is all natural plant-based products. You got to give it time to get into your system. I often say, me personally, I didn't become a diabetic in 30 days. So I don't expect Plexus to fix me in 30 days. I didn't even expect Plexus to help me in 6 weeks, and it did. Like from a 7.6 and then 6 weeks on the products, it went down to a 6.8. I am continuing on the products. I've been on them a year now. And so now I'm down to a 6.2. So just give it time. And give it a chance because it can and will help you. Not to mention my energy. I do drink the Active, which is our energy drink, but I feel good. Y'all, I used to be exhausted. I couldn't even go walking for 2 miles because I was too dang tired. I have 2 dental practices. I'm a single mama too. Thankfully, I don't have to homeschool them. They're old enough, but I was just tired. So I'm no longer tired. I'm no longer exhausted. And I feel good. I say this a lot. I feel better in my 50s. Like I'm 52 now. I feel better at 52 than I think I did when I was 32, y'all. Like seriously. So I'm excited and gonna always shout Plexus to the rooftops. Like I share with people, I'm a dentist. I'm not gonna stop being a dentist, but I'm never gonna stop Plexus and sharing it because I'm so grateful that Dr. Williams cared enough about me to share Plexus with me because it has totally changed my life. So, oh, and the other picture is the Plexus Lexus. At the Emerald level, you do earn all expense paid trip for 2 at the time to Hawaii. I think now we're going to Mexico and the Plexus Lexus. So I get to drive this brand new car that Plexus pays for each month. Yay! All right, so I'm going to hand it off.
Thank you,
I think
Tracy. Sorry, I was trying to,
Williams, right? No,
I
it's
was trying
okay.
there. I don't know if y'all saw like my screen change, but I was trying to find the chat to check the chat for any questions. And so my apologies. And then I couldn't find my mute button. Child, you swear I haven't done this for a while. But thank you for sharing, Dr. Petrie. We appreciate you. And y'all, before we have more testimonies, before we move on, I just wanted to make sure everyone please put in the chat your name and who invited you to tonight's call, because we have a promo code we want to use for you to get started. And so in order for us to make sure you get that, we have to know who invited you to tonight's call. So put in the chat your name and who invited you, because and make sure to put your name, because a lot of times it'll show like iPhone, iPad, Galaxy, and child, we don't know. So please do that. But thank you, Dr. Petrie. I appreciate you for sharing. So now, y'all, we are going to hear from Darcy. Listen, y'all, I am not IT, right? Like I am not into technology. So these are not fancy. These are not fancy, but the most important part is you see the before and after, right? So my slides are not fancy, no judgment zone. Okay. But Darcy has an amazing story. So I am going to let you take over, Miss Darcy, and I will mute myself.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right, because I am also technically challenged, to say the least. Um, I got started with Plexus. A friend of mine, Janine, we went to high school together. I had been seeing her on Facebook, just looking amazing, feeling fantastic. Her skin looked great. She looked happy. I had just had my second of two back surgeries within a 7-year period of time, pretty serious surgeries. And I knew for me it was time for a pretty big change. And for me, it had to be a lifestyle change. It couldn't be something that I was just going to jump into and decide a month later that I wasn't going to do it anymore. So for me, like I said, when I was just seeing Janine's journey, I reached out to her and, she told me about it. And at that point, after I finished my physical therapy for my back surgery, was when I got started. That photo on the right, that lovely photo of me in my active wear. I was a size 16. I really was having trouble even moving around at that point, even after physical therapy. And the weight had a lot to do with it. Now, it wasn't the only reason why I decided to really join Plexus. It was, again, the lifestyle. It was something I felt, just seeing Janine's journey, that this was something that I could really embrace. And I really loved the community aspect of it as well. But weight loss was certainly one of my goals. Just feeling healthier was another one of my goals. Being able to move easier, sleep better. Those were some of my other goals as far as wanting to be really a part of Plexus. The other thing for me was, again, just that consistency piece. And I would say within the first 2 weeks, I had immediate results when I started Plexus. In addition to the other reasons why I wanted to really join this community, is I've had some severe stomach issues since I was about 12 years old. And, Janine spoke a lot about the gut health and really taking care of your inside. So it's the inside out. It's not just what does the outside look like, it's how do you feel on the inside, really addressing those issues. So for me, within the first 2 weeks, I went from, not to go into too much detail, but being in the restroom 20 plus times a day, to, going a normal 2-3 times a day. And for me, that was a miracle in and of itself. My body being able to absorb things like vitamin D. I've been severely vitamin D deficient since I was very young. And having my system balanced to now be able to actually absorb nutrients and absorb vitamin D. For the first time, like I got my results back about 2 months ago, and I'm in the normal range, and I've never been in the normal range for vitamin D. So that's definitely absolutely attributed to Plexus. The weight loss, like I said, as I started this journey, I definitely wanted to lessen some of the weight on the hardware in my body, as far as the back surgery, L4, L5, S1, all new hardware. So having additional weight put on the hardware on my body is not good. So having something that can help me sustain a healthier lifestyle, and a bonus is less weight to put pressure on my body, is just miraculous to me. So I started at a size 16. I'm now in a size 8. I sleep so much better. I have energy. From the time I wake up, I'm just ready to go. I'm just out the door. I also am not a gym person. I don't like to go anywhere near a gym. That's the last thing that I want to think about. I'm a retail district manager. I'm on 24/7. So for me, when I can squeeze in 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, where I can walk, where I can be out in the beautiful weather. And I'm in Tomball, Texas, and yes, it's absolutely beautiful out here right now. So if I can get outside and enjoy the weather and just be part of nature and just feel better, it's just, like I said, it's a miracle to me. So 16 to an 8, that was one of my first goals, is actually to get to an 8. So my birthday weekend, which is next weekend, that I would be in an 8 by my birthday. So I achieved that goal for sure. So I'm super excited. But again, for me, it's the consistency. I mean, no matter what has been going on with work, no matter what has been going on with life, just sticking with it. And for me too, figuring out my routine, figuring out what was going to be the best thing for me. I started with the Triplex and Metaburn, and then the Slim Hunger Control, the pink drink. But I actually switched it up about 2 months ago. I'm doing the Vital Biome, the X Factor Plus, and then the Slim Macrobiome, and then I'm still doing the Metaburn. And then I use the BioCleanse when I feel like I need it. But I had to figure out what was the best combination for me, and figure out how to maintain the consistency. So no matter what's going on with my schedule, whether I'm working a 14-hour day or a 24-hour shift or whatever it is, I have to figure out what works best for me to maintain the consistency. And I definitely feel like I've been able to do that. So I eat better for sure. But I think that being on Plexus has helped me really think about what I'm eating more. It helps me think about what I'm putting into my body. So if I decide I want to eat something, I do eat it, but I just make a conscious choice. Is it worth it for me to eat this? If it is, then I say yes, and then I eat it. But I also look at the portions that I'm eating. So instead of eating 2 pieces of cheesecake, I might have 2 bites of a cheesecake. And for me, that's been enough. I still get to eat what I want, but I'm just really thinking about what I'm putting into my body, and then just continuing to move, again, whether it's 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, whatever it is, but just continuing the journey forward. That's, I think, been the biggest thing for me. But I appreciate you guys letting me share.
Thank you, Darcy. That was so good. Thank you. And Darcy, I didn't realize you're from New Orleans, mainly because I hadn't heard you say the word about or talk before. So I didn't realize you went to Ursuline. I did not go to Ursuline. I'm from Baton Rouge. But one of my closest friends went to Ursuline. So anytime someone says Ursuline, I think of, oh, sorry, I don't know what my phone is talking to me. I think of UA and Skips. That's like the 2 things that come to my
Right.
Skip. But
Janine and I were.
But thank you, Darcy, for sharing. One thing that especially stuck out to me what Darcy was saying, y'all, vitamin D deficiency. And that's huge, y'all, especially right now, because that affects your immune system. But also what Darcy was sharing, we'll get into that more when I talk about the product, but Plexus not only will help you really take in all of these nutrients your body wasn't supposed to before, or couldn't before, because you had leaky gut and inflammation and dysbiosis, but also Plexus actually is going to help you crave different things. You're not craving all the crappy cruddy food. Your cravings are different, and you're full when you eat. You're not eating as much. So thank you so much, Darcy. I love your story and your testimony. I appreciate you. Thank you. So now we are going to move on to Dr. Tiffany Wilson. I know I saw her square. There she is. Okay, there she is. All right, yay. All right, so Tiffany, I just got to mute myself, child, and let you take over. I'm going to mute myself.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Tiffany Wilson, and I am Rhea speaking it into existence. I will be Senior Ruby this month, but I am a very blessed Ruby ambassador with Plexus.
Freudian right there. It's going to happen. Speaking into existence.
Speaking it into existence. It's already done. And I am also an assistant principal, mother of 4, and a wife. I was actually introduced to Plexus last year around this time. I had already started a healthy journey. I'm not going to say it was just all healthy, because I was still trying to make changes. But in January of 2020, I decided that, hey, I needed to focus on me. I was at 208 pounds, which was like the heaviest I had ever been. I wasn't even that weight when I was pregnant. So I knew that something had to change. And I knew where all of that weight came from. So I knew that, hey, I have to change some things and get it off. So fast forward to March of 2020. I actually had started keto and I was working out twice a day sometimes. But when March hit, the pandemic was in full fledged and we were getting ready to shut things down. And so at that time, my gym shut down and I was kind of forced to work out outside. Well, as many of my friends know and family know that I don't do outside because I had severe allergies. Like I would step outside and I'd start sneezing. But I was determined. And at that time, my cousin, Dr. Rachel Davis, actually reached out to me and she said, hey, I found that gut health has a lot to do with those allergies. And so I was like, gut health. I had never heard of gut health, seriously. I was like, gut health. Okay. And so I said, okay, well, I'll listen to what you got to say. And I sat on a Zoom just like this and I listened. However, I was really more focused on the weight loss. And I did not realize all the other benefits that would come with it. But like I said, everything started to shut down. So I never got a chance to get back with her. She sent me a 3-day challenge box. And y'all, by day 2, oh my God, I was like full of energy. I worked out twice, almost 3 times that day. My attitude was good and I just felt good. And so by day 3, I called her and I was like, hey, I don't know what this stuff is. Didn't even remember the name of it, to be honest. I was like, I don't know, Plexus, whatever it is. I just need you to send it to me. And so she was like, okay, let's get you going. So on April 25th, which that will be my 1-year Plexus anniversary coming up on this Sunday, I made a choice and I was like, yes, I need this and I'm going to do this. So when I started, Rachel actually told me, she was like, I just need you to be consistent and drink your water. I said, okay, I can do that. I've tried everything, y'all, like everything out there that had to do anything with weight loss. I've tried it. And so I was kind of like, okay, am I going to do like I did with the rest of these things? Try it for a month or two. I'm not getting results. So I just stopped. Well, she told me throw the scale away because the scale is going to discourage you. I didn't listen for the first few weeks. I'm not going to lie. Didn't listen. I kept getting on and off the scale. I'm like, oh, nothing is working. It's not working. But then I start to focus on, like she said, how did I feel? And then that really made me throw the scale away. So people ask me all the time, like, well, what's the time frame of when you lost your weight? And I can honestly say that I don't know because I didn't jump on and off the scale. I just know that about, I say a month in, I knew that I had lost about 10 pounds. I would say at 3 months in, I was 2 dress sizes down. So I was like, okay, something is happening. I'm not sure what, but something is happening because again, I threw the scale away. I was not on and off the scale. I just decided I don't even need to know what the scale says. I was, just seeing how my body felt. So fast forward to, I guess probably about November of 2020, I did get on the scale finally. And at that time, I had lost, from starting Plexus, I had realized that I had lost almost 30 pounds, y'all. And so I was like, whoa, like I've never been able to lose that much weight. It always has been the 10 to 15 pound range. That's where I would stop. I would plateau at like 15 pounds. So I was like, I have to keep doing this. Whatever it's doing, it's working. And so it's just been an amazing journey. I am now down. I started at a size 14. I'm comfortably wearing a size 4. Okay. I ain't seen a size 4 since high school. So I'm like, wow, I'm kind of besides myself. But it's been such an amazing journey. And, just some of the other wins are, I had chronic dandruff, so I would go to the hair salon every week. I still go every week, but that's just because that's my habit now. But I don't have a flake of dandruff anymore. And now I realize that that had to do with addressing my gut health. My kids, they had eczema. They're no longer suffering with their eczema anymore. So it's just been such a blessing to be on this journey and experience these life-changing wins. I went to the doctor in January and we cried together. Typically, I would go in there and my blood pressure would be so high. She would always threaten, it's time to put you on some medicine. Well, I went in there this January and she was like, wait, what happened? What are you doing? And she was like, you got the blood pressure of a 16-year-old. And I'm like, hey, I feel like one too. So Plexus has just been an absolute blessing. And I'm going to continue to shout to the rooftops to everyone about, how this is just different. It is very different. And, kind of like Tracy was saying, I'm a French fry girl. I love French fries. I love bread, but this has definitely helped me to step back from that. I still have them every now and then, but I'm definitely not doing like I was before in that picture on the left, driving up to McDonald's every day after work, getting a large fry and a Dr. Pepper. That's just no more. And so, people ask me all the time, well, do you still work out like you were working out before? I don't, just because life has really gotten back into full swing. And I'm at work every day. And then, I have kids. So I try to get in a walk here and there. I walk my building at work a lot, so I can just get my steps in. However, it's just been, I really know that the key to addressing my gut health has really helped me maintain keeping the weight off. I don't deprive myself, kind of just like Darcy said. If I want something, I eat it. I just don't eat as much. So I'm definitely excited to keep going. I've changed up my regimen as well because I don't think I need to lose any more weight because 52 pounds is a lot. And I hit my ideal target weight goal. So I as well have found a different regimen that works for me. So I'm excited to just continue my journey and continue to help everybody I can, be summertime fine.
I love it, Tiffany. I love it. Dr. Wilson. I adore it, y'all. And listen, I put on here Tiffany's profession for a reason. She's assistant principal, and y'all, that is a stressful time anytime outside of a pandemic. But now during a pandemic, everything, it's a stressful time. And during these times, you're seeing everyone gain weight. You're seeing stress eating. You're seeing weight gain during this pandemic. And Tiffany, Dr. Wilson is an assistant principal in Texas. And she is, I mean, look at this before and after. She's wearing the same shirt, y'all. That is the same shirt. One. Two, let's just mention where she is on this picture on the right. Okay. She's at Nordstrom on a $2,000 shopping spree that she earned from Plexus. Plexus gave her $2,000 to go to Nordstrom and have at it. Go to town. Okay. So it's so many wins. And just like Tiffany said, that this really has been a blessing, y'all, not just physically, but I thank God for this team of like-minded women that I have found. I thank God. He knew that that I needed this. We all needed this. So not only are we getting healthy, but we're leaning on each other. We are supporting each other, and it has just been a blessing. So thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Dr. Wilson, so much for sharing your testimony. We appreciate you. I'm going to I want to talk about the product just quickly, y'all, and how this is happening, what's going on. But I did want to share this screen, and I hope y'all can y'all see the chat? Tell me, do y'all see my chat on my screen?
We see the regular chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but like y'all see a little square in front of the weight thing. Okay. Because I wanted, in case we had questions, I have my chat up. Okay. Thank you. No. Okay, good. Okay, so gut health and your weight. I want to go over this quickly, y'all, before I go into our weight loss supplements and what are the best products to start with. But look right here, y'all. Okay, so gut health is connected to so many things. And so when I say gut health, basically you can equate gut health with plexus, okay? Because plexus is going to help you get your gut right. So this can say plexus and your weight. I have gut health on your weight because guess what? Plexus gets to the root cause of things. Okay, it's not like we said, it's not a band-aid, it's not this quick fix, but it's going to get to the root cause of things. And so our what plexus does, it gives you good gut health. It gives you the good bacteria and less bad bacteria in your system that you're supposed to have. It fights inflammation. It helps your body balance so you're not in dysbiosis. What is dysbiosis? It's basically bad gut health. It's leaky gut, right? And so I'll show this slide really quick. This is leaky gut. And so your leaky gut is the same thing as bad gut health, right? If you have leaky gut, if you have good gut health, you don't have this leaky gut. Leaky gut, y'all, it's connected to everything. It's connected to everything. It's connected to your mental health. It's connected to any food allergies, intolerance, skin issues, respiratory issues, autoimmune issues. It is connected to everything. So when you repair this leaky gut, when you stop your gut from leaking, which is basically what plexus does, everything else starts to change. And so I'm going to go back to this other slide about gut health and your weight. So that's what I mean by gut health. You have good gut health, and this is how your gut health is connected to your weight. So when you have this increase in bad bacteria and a decrease in good bacteria, so our body's supposed to be 80-20. I mean, we're supposed to have 80% good and 20% bad. Most of us are flip-flop for various reasons. But and so when you have an increase in this bad and a decrease in the good, then you have that gut dysbiosis, which is another word for that leaky gut, that picture I just showed you. And so a lot of things happen, y'all. Your brain wants more food. So you have these, like, your body sends these false signals to your brain for more food because you're not properly digesting your food. You're not taking in your nutrients. And so your body is unable to absorb these nutrients because it's these half digested foods, and you end up eating more. That also affects your cravings. So your body literally has an inability to break down food properly, and you're nutrient deprived. You're hungry. You're craving cruddy, crappy stuff like sugary foods. And so you even when you try like a balanced diet, even you'll have people, I've heard so many people say, hey, I'm eating right, I'm working out, I don't see a difference. And it's because your body is not able to do it, because your body is not able to take in these nutrients and do what it's supposed to do. And so that's what plexus helps you do. And so you start to eat the right foods. And listen, all this leaky gut, this bad gut health, it leads to weight gain, food intolerance, allergies, sensitivity. This is all I'm reading off this slide from the Harvard Medical Study. And y'all, in obese humans, a low good gut bacteria diversity, which is leaky gut, right? Dysbiosis, bad gut health, is associated with overall adiposity, dyslipidemia, basically fat. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is, fat. Okay, impaired glucose homeostasis, more sugar, fat. All right, we're just gonna be honest. Let's call it what it is. Higher inflammation, you look fat. Okay, I know it's bad. We're not supposed to use those terms. Not supposed to say that. But when you're inflamed, you look fat. Okay, you look bigger than you weigh. I'm just being honest because I love y'all and I've seen the difference in myself. I did not start Plexus for weight loss. I did not start Plexus for inflammation. I forgot, I should have put my before and after, but I was the same weight. I was 120 pounds in my before, 120 pounds after, but I looked different. I looked smaller because that inflammation is gone. And so not only will like Tiffany said, that's why we say throw away the scale, because you will see a difference even if you don't see a difference in your weight. But eventually you will see a difference in your pounds also when you do the things like Dr. Petrie and Darcy and Dr. Wilson are doing. So that is the connection between plexus and your weight. Now, not only is it going to help you not crave crappy foods, not only is it going to help you take in nutrients and absorb the good stuff, but y'all, it's going to give you energy. For me, it was that energy. And I know people who know me are like, Rhea, did you really need any more energy? But y'all, I was exhausted. I was tired. Okay. This is normal Rhea. Like, I didn't even have coffee today. Okay. I've always been a high energy person, but there was that period in life, y'all, my late 30s, early 40s, where I didn't know myself anymore. My energy was just gone pecan. Okay. It was just, I was like, what is happening to me? And it was that really jacked up bad gut health. I'm a fitness instructor. I'm already focused on, integrative nutrition and eating whole foods. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. So it's more than just weight loss, y'all. It is getting healthy. I'm healthy now. It feels so good. I had thyroid issues. And so did Dana. This picture right here. Dana had thyroid issues. Now I had overactive thyroid. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, give me overactive thyroid. No, you don't want to overactive thyroid, y'all. You're constantly exhausted. Your hair is thinning. Your nails are breaking. It's just, you're exhausted. I started Plexus when I heard how it helps your thyroid. I wanted to share these pictures. This picture of Dana, her before and after. These pictures are taken in her first 6 months. She had some of her thyroid removed. She had a partial thyroidectomy. And if anyone has ever had some of their thyroid moved in a little bit, all that, you know, once that thyroid is gone, it's just like, oh, sweet baby Jesus. It's, you're exhausted. You're gaining weight no matter what you do. And that's what Dana was experiencing. And so I love to share her pictures because this is in her first 6 month, her before and after. And this is after she had her thyroid removed, y'all. That's, I mean, that's like the truth right there. Okay, so let's get into, I'm going to stop sharing them because I want to quickly, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I know we're hitting 8:14, right? So I'm usually trying to wrap up right now, but I want to focus on the products, especially the products, Plexus products that focus on weight loss. First and foremost, y'all, this Slim, Hunger Control Slim. Dr. Petrie mentioned this. This is our pink drink, right? You put the Slim, it's in a packet, you put it in your water bottle, shake it up, make sure to put it in room temperature water. In cold water, it starts to clump up, so it dissolves better in room temperature water. Yep, Dr. Petrie's holding it up. Thank you, Tracy, I appreciate you. Hunger Control Slim, you got to start with this. If you are on here talking about weight loss, getting somebody ready, like do not stop, go right to whatever. What does it say? Do not pass go, whatever Monopoly says, okay? Just go straight to the Slim, okay? So the Slim Hunger Control, it's also an anti-inflammatory. It's a prebiotic. Think immune system. Okay, anti-inflammatory. Think aesthetically, you're gonna look better, right? Think less pain. Think less autoimmune issues when you think of anti-inflammatory. And also it has fiber in it and it's going to help you feel full, y'all. You're going to drink this, like Dr. Petrie said, she started with 2. I take 2 a day. You're going to feel full. You're not going to eat as much, and you're also going to crave different things because it has chromium in it. It's going to balance your blood sugars. When your blood sugars are balanced, not only do you see an improvement in your blood sugars, even if you're like, I wasn't a pre-diabetic, I wasn't a diabetic. It did not put me in a hypoglycemia. It's going to put your blood sugars where they're supposed to be, right? So you'll see an improvement in your blood sugars, like Dr. Petrie did when she was talking about her A1Cs, but also you are going to feel full and you're not going to crave the crappy foods. When your blood sugars aren't like this, there's spikes and dips throughout the day, you literally are going to crave different things, y'all. I used to have to I already ate healthy, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of had to force myself. Now I'm like, ooh, zucchini. Like I'm like excited about it, right? You just crave different things. That is the Slim. The other part of the other weight loss supplements, y'all, are plant-based weight loss supplements, MetaBurn and Balance. Let's talk about MetaBurn. MetaBurn is a metabolism booster and it's a fat burner. All of that stubborn fat. I mentioned earlier, I'm a fitness instructor, y'all. I used to teach, well, before pandemic, I would teach this core class. So twice a week, I was doing like a lot of ab work, right? Focusing on my core workout. Nothing changed. I was doing the exact same ab workout, exact same core workout every week. I added MetaBurn and all of a sudden you could see my abs. They had always been there. You just couldn't see them before. And I remember my husband was like, babe, you have a 6-pack. It was probably more like a 3-pack, but still, you are 12, whatever you call it. But he was like, you got a 6-pack. And I was like, I know, right? I hadn't changed anything, y'all, but you could see it because that's MetaBurn, because of the MetaBurn. It's going to help get rid of that stubborn fat in your belly and your thighs. Another side note, y'all, this is TMI, I know. At one point, my husband was like, babe, you're losing a little bit of too much weight. You're losing a little bit of your junk in the trunk, a little bit. So y'all, that's what I was doing, my 2 MetaBurn a day. And so I cut it down to 1 MetaBurn a day because he told me I was getting too skinny. He was like, you're losing a little bit too much weight. He was like, you're looking a little thin there. Okay. It's not a bad compliment. I'll take it. So that's when I had started Plexus, but I had been on Plexus a couple months and I was like Dr. Petrie. I was taking my 2 MetaBurn a day, my 2 Slim. That's the MetaBurn, y'all. It's also going to give you a little bit of energy. So who doesn't love that, right? Now, the other part, Balance. Balance is a carb blocker. It's going to block up to 48% of carbs and sugars. You're going to take it 20 minutes before your heaviest carb meal. Okay. If you stick to Balance, MetaBurn, and Slim, this combo right here, right? And you don't eat 3 Big Macs a day, right? Go for a walk, y'all. You don't have to be a gym rat. Like Dr. Petrie said, she's not a gym rat. Darcy said she's not in the gym. Go for a walk, right? Just meet your body halfway, meet your supplements, meet your Plexus halfway, and you will see the results. What will take you even further is getting your gut health right. Remember I talked about dysbiosis and leaky gut? getting your gut health right will take you even further, because when you have your gut health where it's supposed to be, y'all, when you have a healthy gut, you're going to be able to really take in the good stuff. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to have less inflammation. So our triplex, which is the slim, it's a 1-2 punch, y'all. The slim, the Probio 5, and the Bio Cleanse. These three things make it what we call the triplex. And it's like the end all be all to good gut health, right? I'm from Louisiana. So we usually call the Holy Trinity like onion, bell pepper, and what do you call it? Celery, right? For me, this is the Holy Trinity, right? This of gut health. This is the Holy Trinity gut health, your triplex. It's the Slim, Probio 5, Bio Cleanse. So you have the prebiotic, your Probio 5 is your probiotic, and your Bio Cleanse is basically just helping you be regular, helping you get rid of the bad stuff. It's not a harsh like cleanse or laxative. It's literally just helping you be regular, like you're supposed to be. It gets your body where it's supposed to be, getting all the bad stuff out. So that is the triplex. I wanted to mention that because that's an important part. I'm going to very quickly go through the other products. Lean shakes. This is our protein shakes. If you're here for weight loss, y'all, which most people are on this call for weight loss, you need, like, I suggest the lean shakes. They're really good. Use these as a meal replacement. And this is not your Slim Fast in a can back in like early 2000, late 90s that you used to try to drink. And like, at least I did. I was in college trying to lose weight. God, what I would not do to have my college body, right? I don't know what I was thinking back then. You thought you need to lose weight in college, but y'all, that was gross. And then you end up eating a meal anyway, right? That didn't work. Lean shake is actually, it can be a meal replacement. You do 2 scoops for a meal replacement, or you do 1 scoop for just a snack, a protein shake. It is a good protein shake. It's delicious, and it is filling. Like I drink these for my breakfast. They are my breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast person. Those are the lean protein shakes. Also, we have the active, y'all. Dr. Petrie mentioned this. I love and adore the active. So the active is our superfood drink. It's a natural energy drink. It's going to give you energy. It's a game changer, but it's packed with all the superfoods you know you need, but you don't need every day. Okay. So that is our active drink. This is one of my favorite. This is my favorite. And also the Probio 5 is my favorite. I love all of them, but the things that I cannot live without every day are my Slim, my active, and my Probio 5. Like, without fail every single day. So I love and adore the active. Now I want to just quickly, we have the collagen supplement. There's a private Facebook group that our group runs, our team runs. It's called Journey to Health and Happiness. If you're not on it, have whomever invited you to this call add you to that page, Journey to Health and Happiness. You'll see the before and after pictures, a lot of before and after pictures, testimonies for all these products. But the collagen, look for hashtag collagen wherever, you'll see how I got rid of my mummy tummy, y'all. Okay, so we also have a kids line. My kids love this. This is the kids vitamin. It's a multivitamin and a probiotic. It's a chewable. All 3 of my kiddos are on that. They love it. The kids vitamin drink, it's like the kids pink drink, the Mega Kids microbiome. My kiddos love this. We don't miss a day of any of this, especially during a pandemic, y'all. Someone mentioned the Vital Biome. I think Darcy maybe mentioned the Vital Biome. That is the probiotic. It's another probiotic. So there's Probio 5, and then the Vital Biome is a probiotic with strains specific to your mental health, anxiety, depression, your mood. I take one of these every single morning without fail. I'm no longer on Xanax, Zoloft, or Wellbutrin. Because my gut health is right. Because your gut is your brain is really your second gut, or your gut is your second brain, right? But there's a connection between your brain and your gut. So when you have your gut health right, you'll see a lift in your mood. You'll see a noticeable, like, gangster level difference in your mood. I'm like walking, like, what do you call it? Billboard for that. Also, what else we have? Ease. I love and adore the Ease. This is for chronic pain and inflammation. And it's a supplement. I take the Ease. I give it to my 13-year-old to keep her migraines away. Mega X is our omega vitamin, brain health, heart health. This helps with sleep, ADD, memory. I love and adore this, but it helps me sleep now. And the X Factor Plus, y'all, this is the adult multivitamin. I mentioned the X Factor Kids. The X Factor Plus, the adult multivitamin, jam-packed with vitamins, jam-packed. So I wanted to go over those. But I'll start sharing again just to show you let me see. Let me go here. Okay. So the welcome packs that you will get started with for weight loss. This is my favorite one. I'm starting with this one because it's my favorite. So Renew You Essentials. So it has the triplex I mentioned, right? That's Slim, the Probio 5, Bio Cleanse. You can choose which Slim. This Slim looks a little different. It's the microbiome activating Slim. I started with that because my goal wasn't weight loss. It was more like GI issues. You can choose. The Hunger Control Slim is the one you want to start with for weight loss. It has active, it has your MetaBurn in it, your lean shakes, and all of them come with this cool water bottle. Another welcome pack, you can start with Healthy Weight Advanced. This has the MetaBurn and the Balance, what I mentioned. Has your Slim, also has the Probio 5 and BioCleanse, the triplex, that holy trinity that I mentioned, and your lean shakes. And you can choose, y'all. The lean shakes come in both chocolate and vanilla. So these welcome packs that come with 2 lean shakes, you can choose 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla, or if you're just a vanilla girl or just a chocolate girl, you can go all that, or gentlemen. Now there's also smaller welcome packs you can get started with, the Healthy Weight Basics. So that's exactly what I was talking about, y'all. At the very least, you need to start with that, the basics, a Slim, MetaBurn, Balance, or if you want to try the shakes, instead of that Balance, you can get the lean shakes. This is another one, the Healthy Weight Basics Trim. So that's a Slim, MetaBurn, and the lean shakes. At the very least, you have got to start with one of these smaller ones. The larger ones I love because when you purchase your welcome pack, you get 50% off, and it's the only time you're going to get that much off. Now you will get the wholesale price for the next 12 months, y'all, which is about roughly 25% off of retail. But this first time you purchase, you get 50% off. So y'all get more bang for your buck, right? Get as much as you can. But listen, like, it's a pandemic. If you can't get the larger welcome pack, start at least with a smaller pack. Do this for yourself, right? Oh, my thing isn't changing. I'm trying to change. Oh, there we go. Okay. So from here, how do you get started, right? Well, we've already gone through half of that. So you're going to pick your welcome pack. There are a lot of different welcome packs. So what's going to happen is the person that invited you, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, all right, which one do you want to start with? If you're not sure, that's fine. We will help you get started. There are some other welcome packs also we can tell you about, but if you're here for weight loss, one of those 4 that I just shared is what you need to start with. So just focus on those, right? If you're here for weight loss. So then we will send you also a schedule. We're like, okay, this is what you need to take when. We're going to be there for you. We're like, I called it hand holding. I don't know. Maybe y'all don't like that term, but we are here for you. This is teamwork makes the dream work, right? So we're going to help you get started. You need to give it at least 3 months, y'all. There is a 60-day money back guarantee. So at the very least, give it 2 months. I say 3 months because I know the changes that I experienced in 3 months. And now in 1 month, I started feeling different, but at 3 months, ooh, y'all, it was just, I was a whole different person. I was a whole different mom. My mom life changed. I have 3 kiddos. So we will help you get started, but you want to give it at least 2 to 3 months, y'all. And you have to be consistent. Listen, these testimonies that you heard, notice they didn't say like this happened in the first month, right? So this was like first 3 months, first 6 months, and they were consistent. They were consistent with it. So you have to take it every day. It's just like birth control, y'all. It ain't gonna work if you don't take it. Okay. You have to take it every single day. All right. And be consistent with that. And let us help you with that. Drink all of your water. You may experience some detox. I'm just like, I'm gonna let y'all know, like, I went to the bathroom a lot, especially I'm drinking like more water, right? So, but TMI, my urine was clear, and that's how I knew good things were happening, right? So, but anyway, so we're gonna help you through that. I know I have 3 daughters, y'all, so TMI does not exist in my house. I'm always saying too much info. So, but listen, I want to end with this. I got a bunch of, look at all this, y'all. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Because when you order Plexus, you get, like, every month you get free these what's called Plexus perk points, and you get free product every month. So I have a gang of actives, like way too many. Okay, so I redeemed all of my Plexus perk points. I'm not lying, y'all. Okay, like y'all, like all of my Plexus perk points. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Do I have any more in here? I think is that it? Oh no, wait, here's another one. All right, here's another one. Okay, so you get active, and you get active, right? So these are all actives, okay? Everyone who is on this call, if you get started tonight, contact the person who invited you, get started tonight. If they contact me, like, hey, Rhea, so-and-so was on the call tonight and she started with her welcome pack, I'm going to send you a free active, y'all. And this is not a sample active. This is like a full size active, okay? But I just redeemed all my perk points, and here we go. We have all of these, okay? So, and I already counted how many people are on this call. So I have enough for everyone on this call. So that's why I'm saying, like, everyone on this call. I will send you a free active. And yes, and I will actually send it, Tracy. I will actually send it on time. I will make sure they get it on time. Tracy knows I've been struggling with this. But they will actually get it on time. So listen, y'all, who is ready to get started? Make sure you put in the chat your name, who invited you, so you can get this promo code that we have that we're going to use for you to get an extra 10% off. And also, you can get your free active if you get started tonight. So the welcome packs are $109 and $209, but that's without that 10% off. So we're going to get you that 10% off welcome promo code. So I'm excited for y'all to all get started. I thank y'all for joining us tonight. I'm excited you joined us. I really need my desk drawer back. So please get started tonight so I can like get rid of all this active because I have a gang of them. Does anyone have any questions before we end this call? Go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question, or put it in the chat if you don't want to, unmute. You don't want to ask it for that, everyone, which is totally fine. Well, all right. It looks like we covered a lot. Or we covered everything that y'all needed to hear. Thank you, Darcy, Tracy, Tiffany, for sharing tonight. I appreciate y'all more than y'all realize. I love this group of women and gentlemen also so much. So thank y'all for hopping on. Let's get started tonight. And y'all, let's get ready for summer, right? Let's get fine for the summertime, right? All right, everyone have a good night. Thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate y'all. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank y'all.